Ukraine is moving closer to joining the European Union, but NATO membership remains out of reach. Western leaders are now exploring Article 5-style security guarantees, protection from Russia without full NATO membership. On August 19th, President Donald Trump called Hungary's Viktor Orban after talks with Zelensky and top European leaders in Washington. The aim: push peace talks with Russia and fast-track Ukraine's EU integration. Europe asked Trump to sway Orban, who has repeatedly blocked Ukraine's EU membership. Orban fired back, saying EU membership does not guarantee security, and linking the two is dangerous. Hungary has often sided with Russia, giving Moscow diplomatic cover inside the EU. The Trump-Orban call came just days after Trump met Putin in Alaska, floating a possible summit between Putin and Zelensky, with a trilateral meeting including himself. Hungary offered to host. Ukraine applied for EU membership on February 28, 2022, just days after Russia invaded. 8 EU states backed fast-track talks, though accession still takes time. By June 2022, Ukraine was officially an EU candidate, joining 9 other countries including Turkey and Moldova. Accession negotiations began in June 2024, marking another step in Ukraine's western pivot. Progress has been uneven. Hungary blocked the official talks, citing fears of integrating war into the EU. Germany doubts Ukraine could complete accession by 2034. Internal reforms created hurdles. In July, Zelensky reversed a law undermining anti-corruption agencies after EU warnings, restoring independence. Despite these challenges, Ukraine remains firmly on track. Steadily moving closer to European integration. In contrast, Ukraine's chances of joining NATO remain slim for now, and for now, NATO membership is a different story. At the White House, on August 19th, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte clarified that membership was not on the agenda. Instead, discussions are focused on a separate framework of security commitments. Article 5 of NATO's founding treaty binds members to treat an attack on one as an attack on all. Extending NATO membership to Ukraine would risk a direct confrontation with Russia, a nuclear power, making the alliance cautious. As a result, leaders are now designing alternative security guarantees that do not involve formal NATO membership. Western leaders have increasingly referred to Article 5-style protections, a collective defense mechanism modeled on NATO's principles but without full membership. White House Special Envoy Steve Witkoff described this arrangement as game-changing and said Moscow may accept it as part of a broader peace deal. This pact would define troop commitments, resource allocation, and response timelines, making clarity crucial for credibility. Skepticism remains strong in Ukraine, which still recalls the 1994 Budapest Memorandum, where security assurances failed to prevent Russia's annexation of Crimea. Polish Foreign Minister Radoslaw Sikorski emphasized that previous treaties were broken by Russia, highlighting the difficulty of relying on new promises. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has endorsed the idea, saying Ukraine must become a steel porcupine that is difficult for any invader to digest. Currently, NATO has 32 members, including Sweden and Finland. Extending Article 5 guarantees to Ukraine would effectively commit these countries to join the war, something major powers are not willing to do. The challenge is clear. Guarantees strong enough to deter Russia may be rejected, while watered-down guarantees risk being meaningless. For now, Ukraine moves toward the EU, while NATO remains a distant dream. Its security will depend on a new, untested framework, one that could reshape Europe's defense in the years to come.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.